Hello and welcome back. Come on in, come on in. Get a little comfy, get a little beverage, whatever you have to do. We are hanging in the radiance realm. So I wanted to come on today with just like a little bit of like logistical updates, I guess. To reiterate again, I'm manifesting being a millionaire in 2026. Business owner, entrepreneur, leader, and then helping other people to do the same. And so there's a lot of like, I've never created a business before. I just want to reiterate that. This is not any sort of business advice. None of my videos are business advice. This is something that I'm starting from literally ground zero. So I sort of written out a list the other day of like the logistical business side of things. So creating like an LLC, or are you going to be a sole prop? Creating a business bank account. You need to have like a business location. Is there going to be business insurance? There's a whole legal side of it, what you're able to say and do and what you shouldn't say and do, and things that you should have added in certain verbiage and certain language. So there's a whole legal side of it to look into. And I've been doing a lot of research on all these things. And then comes, like business bank account and setting up payments, how you're going to get paid. There's also like platforms. Are you going to have a business website? And if you do, what platform is going to host you? So doing a bunch of research on the capabilities and compatibilities for all these different hosting platforms, what they're able to do and what you're looking for and hoping for them to be able to do. All of this business side of things that feel like daunting to me. That's sort of where, like, when it comes to like the boring businessy things and technology, that's really where I can feel myself like getting overwhelmed and sort of shutting down from. So I really have to take it day by day and do a lot of check-ins with my body and see where we're at. Not only is there like the logistical, those business technology side of things, there's also like how you're feeling every single day, and like believing in yourself and keeping yourself motivated and coming back to your vision, deepening into your why. There's just so much. This is really a journey. And there's also like tons and tons of really great manifestation techniques to do on top of that too. So definitely doing a lot of every morning so far. I've been waking up, I have my little coffee and I sit in the sun and I just sort of like contemplate the day, and I try to get myself in a good vibration and a higher frequency. I've been loving like just listing out loud all of the things that I'm grateful for over my morning coffee. And that feels really nice. And then connecting again to your why, deepening into that, like, why are we doing this? What is the bigger picture here? It's not only like creating a dream life for myself, to be living this soft, beautiful life, a life that I don't need to take a vacation from. This all like really, I don't want to say like fell apart or came together for me when I was doing like a meditation. And in the meditation, it was like, okay, like we're gonna connect you to joy. So feel in your body joy. Like, where do you feel it? And what does it feel like? And all these things in this meditation. And I broke down and I burst into tears because I could not feel joy. I couldn't feel joy, and I couldn't remember the last time that I even felt joyful. And that was like a really hard truth for me. It was like, what am I even doing in life if I'm not feeling or experiencing joy, at least in some moments? I couldn't pull on any moment. The thing, like the best I had was like things in my childhood. I haven't been a child for a long ass time. So that was a really tough truth, but it also is something that you have to go through, because now that lights the fire under you, that ignites it. And now I'm ready to do something more. Also, really major update, I quit my job. I've worked in HR at a school district, and like I said, like I've been doing a lot of deep nervous system work, and every single day after work when I got home, recentering, connecting to my body, journaling. I started this YouTube channel, which was feeling really great. And I took some time off, I had time off around the holidays. So that was like wonderful. I can record all these videos. And then I went back to work and I got back in the swing of things. And I was feeling so miserable that I didn't even I didn't have the energy or have the capacity after a day, all day long of like helping people, and people constantly need things from you. And I mean, yeah, that's every single job, but in HR, it's all about people and managing their emotions and how they're feeling and what's going on for them. And you're this constant, like, not only like physical and actionable support, but also like emotional support for anything and everything that's going on all the time. So it just became too much. And I was like, if I'm really serious about manifesting this dream life, manifesting my dream business, calling in all this money, all of these millions that are coming to me now, I have to let this old thing fall away. And so I made the decision to quit. It's been about, what's today? It's been almost 2 full weeks. On Wednesday, it'll be 2 full weeks. And at first, it was like, holy, what did I do? Because, it affects more people. Like, I live with my boyfriend, and, just because you decide to leave your job and your income stops coming in doesn't mean that your bills stop coming in. And luckily I don't suggest doing that if you're not in a position to do that. Luckily I do have like some savings to fall back on and to kind of get me through. So there's that whole element too of like, what if it, I don't know. We're just on fumes and vibes right now. So there's that whole part of it, but I had to let that old thing fall away. I wasn't showing up in a place like that. I feel like that job was making me a version of myself that I didn't like and I didn't want to be, and I don't want to continue my life going in that direction. I want to choose for myself how my life gets to be, and this business and this journey, no matter how hard and uncomfortable it is, that is what is going to get me there. And am I afraid? Yes, I'm terrified. Is it nerve-wracking? Absolutely. Is it also exciting and so expansive and learning so much more about myself that I wouldn't had I not taken this path? Yes. Also, I've tried this before. So during COVID, actually, I think it was, 2019 and 2020, the entire world kind of shut down. And I had signed up I lost my job during that, an absolute blessing in disguise. And I had decided to join like a life coaching course at some institute thing. It was an online course. I got a certificate and everything, and it was amazing. Amazing. I learned a ton of stuff. I met great people, all really like genuine from all different walks of life, having a passion for helping people and doing this coaching. And I was like, this is the most amazing thing ever. This is what I want to do with my life. And, during COVID, I had so much time and so much space to really like dedicate to that. I started posting more and more on my personal Instagram page of just whatever I wanted to say, whatever I was going through or dealing with or wanted to share with people. And that was so beautiful and it felt so good. But it also felt like I was talking to nobody. It was like, where are the people that care about what I care about? This is like the most impactful things that you could possibly be talking about. If the entire world did their inner work and focused on what what makes them react, what triggers them, and why, and how can we make it more easeful, and we all connect back to our bodies and our nervous systems and love, and the fact that we are all so deeply connected. Like, separation is not a thing. I just think if everyone was doing this, like, the planet would be so beautiful and so healed. And I know that hundreds and thousands of people every single day are awakening to this, and they are making the choice to do this work. And if you're one of those people, it's not an easy path, and you're gonna question it all the time. You're gonna wish, especially when you're first starting, you're gonna wish that you never even started. But you have no choice at that point just to keep going. So if you are at that point in your journey, I freaking applaud you. It's not an easy place to be, and when you continue, it's the most rewarding thing that you will ever do for yourself. And so keep going, keep pushing. And where was I before this? So I had tried to do this before, back in, I want to say 2020. And then after I got a certificate from like the Life Coaching Institute, saying like, you graduated, you passed your final exam and all that stuff, which is so fun. Then I was like, okay, now I can create my business, my coaching business. I have the certification to go behind this. And then I joined an online business course, which again was one of the most amazing things I ever joined. Learned even more about myself. And it was in a group of about 8 really incredible women doing this, they all already, I think, had businesses. I was the only one that I was like starting from nothing. And I launched a course. On my Instagram, my personal Instagram account. But I didn't even like have a course. I was like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, if you want to sign up, sign up. And I was terrified. So I wasn't showing up fully. I wasn't really like, I have this entire course like created and outlined and ready to go. And if this is you and this is you and you're dealing with this and this and this course is for you, and it will take you from here to there. I didn't have any of that, and I was terrified to deepen into that. But I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. I wanted the business. I knew that I was capable of it. I still know that I'm capable of it. It's just a matter of like moving through all the parts of you that think that they're not capable of it, and being brave enough to go directly into those pieces and question them and see and find. It's almost like you trace it all the way back to like the very first time you learned this thought. So if you have a thought of like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I can't do this, where did that like originate from? And you can kind of feel it in your body, where you feel it, what it feels like, and try to almost follow, like pull yourself back through these memories. They're going to be a little traumatizing and they're going to be triggering memories, but if you follow it all the way back, and then you can land on like the point of what was the first experience where you learned that you weren't worthy, where someone either told you directly or there were some sort of like nonverbal cues that you weren't worthy. And then you have to go within yourself and unravel that and create a new story for yourself around worthiness, because you are inherently worthy, and you always have been and you always will be. Just because you are here and just because you are alive, you are worthy. No matter what anyone says, the only person that needs to know that is you. So doing that with like every little thought or question or trigger that comes in. Again, I've been ranting and now I don't know where I was. So I tried it all before, which also feels even scarier, because it's like, oh, well, you kind of tried and like you failed. So I have that thought in the back of my mind too, of like, well, it didn't work out once before, but it's now 5 years later. I am now 5 years deeper worth of wisdom. And so to bring in like those more positive, those higher perspectives constantly as you're going through this journey. You have to be able to do that for yourself. No matter what your business is going to be, no matter what you're niching into, no matter what you're manifesting and what you're creating, you have to know that you're worthy and capable of it. And you have to remind yourself of that every single day and surround yourself with people. Create like your whole Instagram, like so many people that you should be following are people who are inspiring you. And sure, it might trigger you a little bit. It might trigger you to see people doing what you want to do, but don't know how to do, but can't get yourself to do. Yeah, it's triggering because it sucks. It's triggering because it's something that you want and something that you don't have, and you're looking at this other person who does have it, and you're like, well, I could do that. Do it. Do it, be it, become it. You are capable. You have everything that you need inside of you to make this your reality, whatever it is, whatever your dream is. So, moving through a lot of things, there's a lot of things to, I guess, checklists to sort of go through and make sure that you've created. Researching, the best that's going to work for you. And then there has to become a point where you're like, okay, I've done all the research, like I've done all the work, I have all the knowledge. Now it's time to actually apply it. Now it's time to take the step. Now it's time to do the thing. And that, for me especially, if you're anything like me, for me especially, is like, whoa, okay, now I have to actually, like, it's all so nice in theory, it's all beautiful when it's like just an idea and it's like, okay, cool, I know this. But now you have to be the one to show up, the one to do it, the one to start it. And I promise you, the most beautiful thing when you do it, when you start, when you take the leap, when you do that work for yourself, everyone feels it around you, whether they can consciously say what it is or not. You shift the energy of everywhere you are. You uplift and level up everybody when you're leveling up yourself, when you're focusing on yourself, doing something in the world that lights you up, inspires you, creates all these good feelings. Then you're attracting more and more goodness into your life, and the world feels that. People in your world feel that. People around you, even just for a few moments, feel that. It's your superpower. You have a lot of superpowers, by the way. That's one of them. Add it to the list. So I'm just moving through a lot of these like boring businessy things. And like, I'll be honest, I don't like this part of it. I don't like, get honest with yourself. You don't like it? Okay, why? Because I have to actually do something. And that's scary. Great. Let it be scary. Let yourself be afraid. Cry it out. And then do it. Be afraid while you do it. I also want to announce that I created like a Radiance Realm Instagram account. I only just made it. There's not a lot going on, but if you're interested, absolutely join. There's for sure more to come, and more and more and more and more. And I can't wait until the day that I get to pop on here and pop on there and be like, I did it. The millionaire, the business, it's all here. It's all done for me. Oh, one other tip, one like really great, cool manifestation tip that I had heard someone doing. I would like to drop the name of whoever it was, but I do not remember. It was like they sent themselves an email and they set it for like 90 days ahead of time. And the email was like, thank you, universe, that everything I've been manifesting worked out. And it was just a whole email filled with like gratitude for how it all happened. And they sort of like, about scripting, when you write out exactly like what it is you want and how it unfolds for you. You can like script your whole day. Today, like miracles will happen, and then you get really specific as to what and how. So the email is just basically like thanking the universe because everything that they had been manifesting was now theirs, and how great it felt, and all the every single detail of like how it happened, what had happened, how it made them feel, who they are now as this person that has the thing, is doing the things. And I was like, that's such a cool idea. So I did it. And I swear, I mean, once you kind of start typing, like things just pour out. And I felt so good while doing it. And I feel like even now, it's been a couple days, I'm like feeling the shifts from it. I'm feeling activated and motivated by it. And it's just a really powerful tool. So highly, highly, highly suggest that. I set it for 90 days in advance. You can like set a day to send it to yourself. The person that I got this from, I don't even know if it was I don't remember who it was or what it was. They said that they set it for 90 days. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that too. So really great tip. We're doing the things, we're in motion, slowly but surely. And again, like even if you just take like one little step each day, that for me in my capacity is what feels the best, is doing just one little step. And then once you do one little thing and you take another tiny little thing the next day, you'll start to kind of feel the momentum, and then you're gonna want to do more. It's almost like, okay, now what? Like that felt really great, and that was really fun, and that was so exciting, and now I've set this up, and now I have this, and cool, what's next? What else can I do today? And then you sort of like snowball into your own motivation. So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever, comment. I would love to hear from you, what you're moving through, what you took away from this video, what you want to see or are hoping that I talk about. Some days, all the information just really wants to flow out of me, like today, and I can't really keep my thoughts straight. Again, just kind of as it comes out, I just want to honor it and go with it rather than stopping the video and being like, what are you saying to them? Because that's what I was doing before, and it wasn't fun. And I was getting frustrated with myself and down on myself, and I want to just come on here and flow and talk and have it be enjoyable, kind of like a vlog, like a vlogging diary. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you all. The Radiance Realm is the Instagram account. There's going to be so much more to come. I'm so excited. And I hope that you are here following along. I hope that you are manifesting big, big, big things for yourself in your life, because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life that you don't want to escape from. That is the whole point of being here. Love you.